Hello! Welcome to an overview for the Department of Healthcare Services Privacy Incident Reporting Portal. Here is where DHCS county partners, contracted entities, and internal DHCS divisions can report a privacy incident to the DHCS Data Privacy Unit, Privacy Office, and Information Security Office with one submission. Reporting data privacy incidents to DHCS is only required contractually. If you are a DHCS Medi-Cal beneficiary who believes that your data was compromised, please contact your local county office. These reports are strictly confidential and will be used in part to make a breach determination. However, submission to the portal should not include protected health information or personal information. You can make an initial breach submission or update a previous incomplete submission via this portal. If you are updating a previous submission, choose Addendum to Previous Report and enter in the DHCS privacy case number that was provided to you via the automated receipt email after your initial submission. This case number will start with EX, CO, I, or NEW, depending on your entity type. For now, we will create a new test case. Please note on this report, the reporting entity is your entity, not who may have reported the case to you. You are required to enter in your name, email, and telephone number for contact information. Next, you will choose your entity's type from County Program, External Program, DHCS Internal Program, or Other. If you choose County Program, you will be given a drop-down of counties to choose from and a county program type to choose from. If you choose External Program, you will be given a drop-down of health plans and other known contracted entities. Additionally, there is a field to enter in your DHCS contract manager's email address so that they will receive a copy of the submission receipt email. If you choose DHCS Internal Program, you will be given a drop-down of DHCS divisions to choose from. Only choose the Other option if your entity is not on any of the previous drop-down lists, and then enter in the name in the free text field. If you do not find your entity on the list, make sure you have a direct contractual reporting obligation to DHCS. If you do, choose the Other reporting entity type and use the free text field to enter in the name. DHCS will want to determine if your entity has direct contractual reporting requirements. If we determine that this case is reportable to DHCS, we will add your entity to the applicable drop-down for future submissions. Additionally, if there is an error or a needed change to your entity's name on the drop-down lists, please contact incidents@dhcs.ca.gov to request a fix. In this example, we will use Alameda County Welfare Department. Finally, on this tab, enter in your entity's internal tracking number for this case, if applicable. In the Summary tab, please enter the details about the event in the Summary of Events. Bullet points or complete sentences are acceptable. As a reminder, please do not include any PHI or PI in the summary. Enter in the applicable dates for the incident start date, incident end date, and date of discovery. Enter in the total number of impacted beneficiaries and how many of those were minors. Enter in the impacted DHCS or CDSS program names. For example, Medi-Cal, CalFresh, or CalWorks. Enter in the title or job position, not the name, of the person that caused the incident, and title or job position, not the name, of the unintended recipient, if applicable. On this page, select from the most common data elements. These are organized into categories of demographic, financial, and clinical information. If there are any data elements involved that are not listed, please enter those in the Other Data Elements field. If any of the data elements were provided by DHCS or the Social Security Administration, please enter which ones here. Choose the location where the data was disclosed from and the status of the data. Next, we have a few required questions about standards and safeguards. Each question has a yes, no, and a third unknown or not applicable response. If you select yes for was an attestation of non-disclosure destruction obtained, you will be asked if the attestation was written or verbal. If you have a written attestation, please attach the document at the end of the submission on the next page. Additionally, if you select yes for was police report filed, you will be asked to enter in the police report number and department name. Next, you will enter the mitigation summary for the case. This is where you would enter in the steps taken to stop the breach from continuing. On this page, you will enter in the corrective action plan date and summary. This is different from the mitigation. Corrective action plans, or CAPs, are steps taken to prevent a similar breach from happening again in the future. Next, you will choose if your entity has determined if the case is a breach, federal, state, or both, an incident only or non-breach, or if no determination was made, please choose the undetermined option. Here, you can enter in if your entity would like to send written notification to the affected individuals, even if it's not legally required. This would only apply if the case were adjudicated as a non-breach. Please send DHCS a copy of the redacted notification letter if sent when not legally required. The exemption evidence is any legal reference you would like to make to support a breach determination. You can attach supporting files here, such as notification letter drafts, extensive CAPs, written attestations, or any other supporting documents that you would like to send to DHCS. Please do not include any PHI or PI on these attachments. And finally, any additional comments. This can be anything that didn't apply to the previous fields, or even a bug or error you found in the portal submission that you would like to bring to our attention. Once submitted, a receipt email will be sent to the contact email, the DHCS Data Privacy Unit, DHCS Privacy Office, DHCS Information Security Office, and Contract Manager if that was entered into the Contract Manager field. These submissions do not have to be final, and making updates to the case is available once you have received the receipt email with a case number. In a few minutes after submission, you should receive a receipt email that looks like this. You will find a case number, assigned analyst, information on making updates to your submission, and a receipt of the information you submitted. The email will be CC'd to the incidents inbox at DHCS and a contract manager if one was entered in on the form. The DHCS Privacy Office and Information Security Office will also receive a separate notification email of the submission. If your original submission was only partially complete, you will need to submit updates when new information becomes available. You can return to the portal via the link on the receipt email or the link on the DHCS Data Privacy website. On the second page of the portal, select Addendum to Previous Report, and then enter in the case number in the field below. Please enter this in exactly. Once you click Next, all of the information you previously entered will be displayed. You can update any information and resubmit the report. Please note that you will need to reconfirm data elements upon each submission. You will receive an update receipt like this one. Once all required data has been submitted on a case, a DHCS analyst will make a final review of the case, and then the case will be closed out. You will then receive a closeout email with the closeout date and breach determination. If you have any questions about the DHCS Incident Reporting Portal, you can reach out to the Data Privacy Unit at incidents@dhcs.ca.gov for more information.